When I went to youth camp this past week, I went with a very low mind state. I went at a very low point. But when I left with an amazing mind state, and I was just more positive. My favorite part of camp was definitely the services.
Hey, I'm Lauren, and I went to week 3 of youth camp. So when I first got there, it was already a welcoming environment. I met one of my first friends there just going into the line, and I just kind of knew that it was going to be a good week.
You know, everything that Daniel Gray said is exactly what I needed to hear, and also just being touched and moved by God. It felt really, really amazing. Daniel Gray said, your faith is a getaway for other people's breakthrough. And after that is when I got called to go do something in the youth ministries and go on missions trips. And honestly, going to youth camp was the best thing that I could have ever done for myself.
And the first night, I experienced God for the first time in a while, and that was amazing. And just the speaker, Daniel Gray, just talked to us about his testimony, and it really hit me how he came from a really dark place and he could still find God. And then the second or third night, we talked about speaking in tongues and the Holy Spirit, and it was probably the best message I got about speaking in tongues, because he really just explained how everything worked and how all the different gifts, how it's like, it's not just speaking in tongues, it's having dreams about things, which I've had for like the longest time, and I didn't know what they were about. And that night I spoke in tongues for the second time. The first time I think was at youth conference last year, so that was amazing.
And I can't wait to see how God uses me and how my relationship with him grows.
Sports I didn't think I would like very much, but it was really fun. And then the last night I just was feeling really sad because I didn't want to come home, and I thought that I wasn't gonna make it keeping my Christian life with who I was. So I was talking to my counselor, and she told me something that really hit me. She told me, she was like, Lauren, you're beautiful, you're a leader. You don't need to doubt yourself. You don't need to doubt all of your talents, because you have everything in you to stay a Christian. All you need to do is get the people in your life that are Christians, stay with them, and you'll be fine. Because you're the kind of people that you mimic who you're around. The reason why you're being such a good Christian here, where you are in youth camp, is because you're surrounded by people that are Christians also. So just get all of the toxic people out of your life. Get all of the people that aren't Christians, or even try to just invite them to your church. Try to bring them to God. And really, in that night, I prayed to God, and so many of my friends' names came up that I just need to start bringing to church. And even though I've tried like a couple times, I haven't tried hard enough. And I feel like that's my goal. My goal is to bring my friends on the plate to church. My goal is to bring them to God and show them his love through myself, and just to be powerful through them. And the last day, which was Friday, that morning service, I just got on my knees and I cried. And he said, just keep pushing. Just keep trying. Don't stop praying to me. Don't stop reading into my word, because it'll show you how to push through. And I think that is how I feel about youth camp.